Hey there, you've heard us talking about it for a couple of weeks now. It is our Bourbon and Birdies event. You had so much fun last year at Back Nine Golf and Entertainment that we brought it back, and it's this Saturday. So time is ticking, and we have a special guest in the studio with us who wore her sparkly shirt. She knew she'd be on camera, and she brought some gifts with her. So Emily from Sazerac is here with us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah.
And Emily, next time that you're going to wear a sparkly shirt, make sure you let us know so we can both
Matt,
wear
you don't
our
have,
sparkly shirts.
you don't have a sparkly shirt.
You don't know that.
So, well, prove me wrong.
I'm sure we could find
I'm
some.
sure
I
you
can find
could.
some for you guys.
Yeah.
I love that. So you brought in a few things in your hands,
Yes,
and what would that be?
I did bring some goodies today. So this is what we will be sampling at the Sazerac table during Birdies and Bourbon, or Bourbon and Birdies. So the first one we've got here, Matt, is the Traveler whiskey.
I love
So
that. Yes.
this is the collaboration between Harlan Wheatley, who is our master distiller down at Buffalo Trace, and Chris Stapleton, so Grammy Award winning artist.
I've got two of that same album, the Traveler album.
Mhm.
Actually, I have two vinyl records of that. One I play and one I
awesome.
don't.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
I love this, and I love the bourbon. It's so good.
If
Yeah.
we were to have like someone wants to give this to a gift to another country music lover, what would something like this bottle cost?
So this usually retails around, you can find it anywhere between $29.99 to $35.99.
Reasonable?
Very reasonable.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a really good intro. So for those that are coming to the event that may not necessarily be a big whiskey person or are just getting into that category, this would be a perfect one to try just because it is very easy to drink. It is a blended whiskey. You can see here on the label, it'll say blend number 40. So Harlan and Chris went through and sampled several different types of variations of it, but they chose number 40.
Okay.
So that's what that means. But it is a very easy drinking 90 proof whiskey, blended whiskey. That is great just for anybody coming in, trying, getting into that category. So
A good intro whiskey, you
yes,
would say.
absolutely.
Okay.
Love that.
And
All right.
Matt,
Yes.
you're going to do the honors
I will.
and sample that for us,
Sure will.
because we wouldn't ask you to do anything that we're not doing. Although I'm gonna pace myself and choose to do a couple of the other ones.
It's all right. I'm
So
willing to do
You're
this.
our guinea pig.
On behalf of everybody, cheers.
Cheers.
Give us your feedback.
I like it a lot. It's got a bite to it, a little bit of a bite, but in a good way. It doesn't have a bad aftertaste. It's really solid all the way through.
Pairs really
like
well too with lemonade. So
Yeah.
they do the
Oh.
perfect penny.
Oh,
there you
wow.
go.
That
I've never
sounds
had that.
good.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds really good.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. Cheers.
By the way, if
Thank
you would
you.
like to get tickets to Bourbon and Birdies, you can text Bourbon as we're doing this to 255-9367. We'll send you the link to get your tickets because, again, it's Saturday from noon to 3 at Back Nine Golf and Entertainment.
Yes.
Okay, what's next?
Next, we've got the Sazerac Rye. So this is one of our originals, and this is going to be perfect for if you've ever had the Sazerac cocktail, which is one of America's first cocktail that was ever created. So one of the oldest, one of the first created, but this is just one of our traditional ryes. It's going to be a little bit spicier for those that have had bourbon before. With the rye content, it will have a little bit more of a punch to it.
So this may be next level.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So for those that drink rye, though, I would say in comparison to some of the other ryes I've had, it's not as intense, but you definitely still get that rye spice on it. This is also a 90 proof, so perfect for putting in a cocktail. Still very flavorful. Yeah, just one of our OG whiskeys.
I love that. When you can describe your beverage as OG.
OG, you know
that's how
you're
you know
cool.
it's good. That's right.
When you say it was one of the first cocktails ever created, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay,
I
Matt.
do love me some rye though.
We hate for you to have to try this one.
If I have to.
Where else can you go and you're being paid to work and you have to sip some liquor?
Wait a second. You're being paid?
You're being paid?
I am?
Yes.
Sweet.
You're supposed to get a check here.
All right. I
All
got to
right.
talk to somebody about that. Here we go. All right. Bottoms up.
And I didn't know until you were describing this that rye has a little bit of a spice to it in general. Okay.
Yeah. So
But Matt can
typically if
handle
you've
it.
got corn, it's going to be a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
Wheat's
Yeah.
going to be a little bit more rounded, a little softer on the palate. And then rye is usually what you get if it's a little bit spicier.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did
That
you
was great.
feel the spice? Taste it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
But it
Little
went down
tingle on
smooth,
the
huh?
tongue.
Oh, yeah.
That was
All right.
great.
It's a good way
Sounds
to wake
good.
up on Monday morning.
What's that?
Said it's a good way to wake up on a Monday morning.
Absolutely. This
All
is
right.
great.
This next one I have agreed to do because it looks delicious and I was not going to pass it up. It might be a little too early for some people for bourbon at, first thing in the morning.
Yep.
But this is almost like dessert.
It is.
Okay.
You can start it out in the morning with it, maybe in your cereal, or pour it over your ice cream at night,
Oh,
or have
wow.
a nightcap. But
Yeah.
yes, so this last one is the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream. So this is going to be a cream-based bourbon.
Mhm.
And this is one of my favorites. And I know a lot of people that don't necessarily, gravitate towards bourbon, or they
Mhm.
want something sweeter. This is absolutely the best choice. It's sweet, it's creamy. So if you want to try just the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream
I could try that just by
on
itself.
its own.
That's
Yep.
recommended.
Yep.
Matt, are you going to do it?
I will. Yeah. You can put this in your coffee and it makes it really good.
Ooh,
too.
that would,
Another great way to
yeah,
start your
but
morning.
not at work, probably.
Well, maybe
Well.
it works.
Okay, here we
Here we go.
So this is only 30 proof. So it's not going to be
Oh, that's
the
so
90
good.
like your Sazerac Rye and Traveler.
It
So
almost-
what we like to do down at the distillery, though, is with Freddie's root beer, which he has created 3 non-alcoholic sodas.
Okay.
This one is the root beer. He makes the ginger beer and he makes a ginger ale. And we like to mix the root beer with the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream for an adult root
Yeah.
beer float.
So I just pour the root beer
That's
in?
a good
So
idea.
just you can even just splash it or whatever proportion
Oh,
you want.
wow. Oh, this looks amazing. You ready, Matt?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Did you
go.
make? You didn't mix yours yet?
Oh, I drank. I
Oh,
drank
it all.
you might need a little more.
Yeah.
The bourbon
got
cream,
you.
I will say, just tasting that alone, it does taste like dessert. It reminded me of bread pudding, just
Yeah,
like a really
it
good
is
creamy
really-
bread pudding.
It's just decadent.
All right.
Oh my gosh! And with the root beer, it's amazing. No wonder you said people line up for this. Huh?
It's our #1 fan favorite at all of our tasting events.
See, if you are listening or watching right now, and you're like, until the last year and we started doing bourbon and birdies, I'd never had bourbon in my life. So I never thought I was a bourbon connoisseur, but
Right.
just in tasting it, I realized what I've missed out on. This is really good. I could see me having a bottle of the bourbon cream in my home.
Yeah,
And when you're
absolutely.
having friends back and you have desserts, and that would be this is a great beverage.
All right. Cheers, Deb.
Cheers. Remember, we're getting a paycheck.
For now, depending on how much of this bourbon I get.
I don't know.
I'm
That
gonna
is so
spend it
good.
all on
I'm
that.
finishing the whole thing. Why did
Oh,
we
it
make
was so
shot
good.
glasses so little?
Right.
That's
I need
really
a shot
good.
glass, but bigger. No, that was great.
I'll bring an 8-ounce glass for you
Hey,
next time.
Right? Can you bring a red solo cup next time?
Yes, I got you.
That
This is
was
so good.
amazing.
This is the tip of the iceberg, though, of
That's right.
what's available, right?
Yes.
So,
So this is just one table. I know that there will be several different suppliers there for you to taste different bourbons, and they may have some tequilas. I know that people enjoy tequila too. So although it's called Bourbon and Birdies, they will have some other things to try.
I think we have tequila in parentheses, right? Bourbon
Yeah.
and birdies,
And
tequila.
tequila.
Yeah. Etc.
Are you a golfer too?
Yes.
You like to do that?
I putt.
Hey, this is.
Yep.
She's like me. I'm
This is
not a
what I'm
golfer.
saying, though. Like, you don't have to be a pro golfer to be
Yeah,
out of
no,
bourbon and
I was
birdies,
gonna
right?
say the bourbon, like the
Yeah.
back nine, especially if you're on like a second upper deck,
Yes.
it's a little bit easier and
Yeah.
I don't look as awful, but
Yeah.
I'm still pretty embarrassing to watch.
But-
This is more like fun. This is just, we don't take anything seriously. It's
Yeah.
just really to hang out with your friends, sip some really nice top shelf bourbon, have fun with golf, or observe your friends if you don't want to. Sometimes
Absolutely,
I'm just the observer
Yeah.
and I sit and have fun, but you don't have to play if you don't want to.
Yeah, you can
Last
celebrate
year
them.
was a great time. I mean, they
Right.
had all different rooms, they had different tables set
Yeah.
up, there were little giveaways. It was probably one of my favorite events that I've done.
How
so.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So noon to 3 on Saturday, get your tickets. You can just text bourbon, BOURBON, text bourbon to 255-9367. We'll send you a link. You can get your tickets. What was your favorite out of the 3?
I don't know. The Traveler is really good, and I really like that. And it's hard for me not to pick that as my favorite because of Chris Stapleton. So I'm gonna go Traveler.
Are you?
I
Okay.
really like that too.
I'm
The
hands
rye
down
is
bourbon
solid.
cream with the, remind me the name of the root beer.
Yep, Freddie's.
Can I get that somewhere?
Payless has it.
Payless. Okay.
Which-
Payless Liquors.
Bourbon and Birdies, sponsored by Payless Liquors. It's a shameless plug.
We
I had
need
to
one of
throw
those
in there.
little asterisks
I
at
know.
your teeth.
And tequila. Right, yeah. Or
We'll-
the star.
Yeah. We'll see you on Saturday. Emily, thank you for joining us.
Thank
We
you again for
appreciate it.
having
Yeah,
me.
this was a blast.
Thank
Appreciate you. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Absolutely.
All right.